All right, first you start with your bag of cheese puffs. This is the foundation. This is what's gonna lock it up. You can't use other shit. Like, niggas be trying to use Doritos. Like, them shits don't dissolve right with the water and shit, with the noodles and all that. And like Cheetos and shit, they don't dissolve right. You gotta use the cheese puffs. Can use you can use something like hot fried or something, cause that's similar to these. And can use Cheez-Its. But that's it. It's SOP to use cheese puffs. All right, boom. Go get your soups. Two of them usually enough for one nigga, because all this other shit ain't gonna make this shit blow up anyway, though. But we doing a 4-piece, because we gonna use this whole bag of cheese puffs. All right, and when you smashing up your noodles, yes, you have to smash these motherfuckers up, and you gonna throw these bitches on the ground. Make sure ain't nobody else home. Because you gotta put some force in these motherfuckers, make sure they get all the way goddamn crunched up. See, that one pop, but I can still use it. Make sure they goddamn with some power with that shit. Make sure them bitches get good and crushed up. Ugh. It's a sound like you playing spades. Bill Feezy, Tata, goddamn Joe Baker, Sosa, nigga, Lil Big. I challenge all y'all niggas. Challenge all y'all niggas to a cookout. Make sure the cheese puffs get good and crushed. You gotta crush the fuck out them bitches. It should be a thin powder, dust. Alright, it's gonna look like that. Make sure to try to keep the bag intact, cause this what you're gonna be using. This like your pot. This your cooking utensils. Then this should go without saying, but make sure you take your seasoning packets out of your noodles before you dump them in the bag. You really gonna dump them in the bag. Dump them in the bag like such. You don't want to be cooking your pocket with some seasoning packets on the inside. However many soups I put in there, I put half as many packs of seasoning in there. Now, niggas might be like, okay, they like a lot of seasoning, but I ain't gonna lie. Everybody in Chang got high blood pressure and diabetes. I ain't trying to get like it. And creamy chicken got the highest amount of sodium, I think. After you add seasoning, make sure you shake the bag thoroughly. Get all that good stuff on the bottom. Make sure it's coated all the way through. Alright, it's gonna look like this. This all your dry food. Next, I'm gonna show you how to cook a summer sausage. Now this one big as shit, but this is all they had, so I'm gonna cut it in half. Next, you're gonna get you some Kool-Aid. Now, in prison, they usually had fruit punch, orange, peach, and lemonade. So, just to switch it up, we got grape, real nigga shit. So, I just sprinkle a little Kool-Aid on there just like cocaine on a blunt. It's gonna sizzle the same way when you cooking it. Make sure it's nice and cold. It's gonna cook in. Next, you're gonna make a tissue bomb out of tissue. Don't make it too tight or it's gonna smoke a lot. You don't want a whole bunch of smoke in the dome. All right, now after you cook the summer sausage, you're gonna chop it up. It's really, however, to your preference on how big you want the pieces to be, though. Then you're gonna pour, not all of them, but like about more than half poured into the bag with the noodles and cheese. And then you're gonna pour the remaining that you got into the bowl with the Kool-Aid. Drop one piece. Get out of here. Get out of here. Then you're going to chop up some pickle, put it in there too. You got to add the pickle. The pickle is SOP. This shit really make it Chinese food for real. Just add the tang. Make sure you don't add too much pickle though, because the pickle will overtake the whole packet. Some people add tuna instead of the summer sauces, but the tuna be too strong for the taste to me. But it'll go good too sometimes. Then you want to shake that up. Now the summer sausage and the pickle gonna be kind of wet, so it's gonna get kind of chunky. But you gotta hit that motherfucker though, so you can make sure that shit go all the way through. You don't want a whole bunch of packets Well, some of it's vegetarian and some of it got a whole bunch of meat in that motherfucker, no diddy. So you gotta goddamn add that flair to that motherfucker. Little rouser. I probably should have put more summer sauces in that motherfucker too since I got the whole big ass bag, but it's alright though. Boom. Alright. We kind of mix thoroughly. Then we're gonna add some hot water. It gotta be boiling hot. But you know, in there they be having the sinks that got the super hot water. Alright, so when you got your hot water, you wanna fill it to probably about half, a little bit more than half to where the amount of the noodles go to. So okay, boom. My noodles go to about right here, a third of the bag. I wanna fill it to about right here with hot water. Scalding hot water. It need to be super hot though. Then we're gonna get the massage in that motherfucker. Alright, make sure not to add too much water, because then your noodles ain't gonna lock up. You're gonna see what I mean with lock up though. It gotta be just enough water. This take like a experienced eye, or should I say hand, because it's all in the feeling of it though. Alright, so it should look something like this. You don't want that motherfucker too wet or too dry though. That motherfucker gotta be just right. Then we're gonna sit it in the bug, as we would call it, but you know, we at the crib though. So we're gonna sit it in a pot of hot water. Get your pork skins, barbecue flavor preferably, but I don't think it really matter though. And you get some hot sauce. You know, I rock with Texas Pete. This might not be enough though, so we need to. I'm gonna make it work though, but you need a hell of a lot of hot sauce. You're gonna crush these up a little bit. I don't really like mine crushed up, but most niggas crush they shit up. Add the remaining summer sauces and Kool-Aid into the bag of pork skins. The summer sauce was hot, wasn't it, Kev? I'm gonna pour a little bit more Kool-Aid. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. We're gonna shake that bitch up. Shake it up real good. Get all them pork skins nice and coated. All the summer sauces and shit. Get it real coated up. Add a little pickle juice. SOP. Then you're gonna go crazy with the hot sauce in that motherfucker. Go crazy with the hot sauce. Yeah, I want all that. Get all that. Yeah. Then you gonna go to massaging that motherfucker. It's a lot of massaging in the dick. I know my girl loves me all the massaging. I know how to do it. After you got everything coated all nice and good, you gonna drop that in the pot too. Just go over. Boom. Alright, boom. They in the bud. They gonna sizzle for a minute. Alright, be careful pulling that motherfucker out that bit, cause that bit gonna be hot. And depending on the type of bag, that bitch might bust all the way through. But this cheese puff bag is strong. Alright, this what I mean when I say that motherfucker locked up. Smell me. Straight drop. Talking about R. Kelly locked up. Alright, so you drop that in the bowl. Then I'm gonna smooth it out. I like to smooth mine out before I put the toppings on that mug. Smooth it out, get it to the edge of the bowl. Look at that cheese. Cheesy motherfucker. Then you gonna pour the pork skins out the pot too. Be careful, this shit hot. Smooth it on that motherfucker. It looks so nasty. And it smells even worse. But it tastes so good. Tastes so good, tastes so good. Then last but not least, you gotta add that cheese on that motherfucker. Now that's a pork bowl, motherfucker. Now they gonna say the nacho bowl better. That's just without the pork skins, probably with a chili on top and some Doritos. That ain't too much different. Now, if you want to get freaky with it, make a burrito. Make sure this bit extra cheese. Yeah, and you can cake that bitch on. Make sure it's a mountain. Tell you, I'm gonna clean it up. You're like when you think your blank gonna look crazy, but that paper just clean it up. Am I rolling? Rolling this way. Yeah, I'm rolling. Get mine in the way. Then you take the sides. Okay. There you go. This motherfucker messy. It's my first time doing it in a minute, but it's there. Real fat boy. Real big back activity. The best thing about this motherfucker, everybody can eat this bit. You feel? But the Muslims, I ain't gonna lie, and there's no disrespect to the community, but I seen a lot of y'all brothers when we was on lockdown, might have a Muslim in my room or something. Oh, he definitely wanted a couple spoons of that pork bowl. I remember when we was in the hole, the orderly nigga when he passed the pork skins to the next room. It's in the bag. I don't look at it like it was garlic and he was a vampire. Nigga, I'm Muslim. I just want you to pass it, my boy. But yeah, best thing in China.